Como é que é? Bora lá. Vamos continuar. Estás aí, Diogo? Muda-me aí para Kingdom Come, se faz favor. Como é que é, lobisomem? Ok, bora lá. Thanks. Seguir vamos Red Dead. Às 4. Ok, estamos ainda assim.
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Tell
Uh,
me more, please.
All right then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed, but we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
Quais? Quais é que são os talentos, Clara? Porque é que ela me está a levar para o bosque? O que é que está a acontecer aqui? Já, sim, senhor. Ah, não, bate, isto são óculos com graduação, bro. Claramente tem graduação. O que é que está a acontecer?
This really is a lovely spot. If
Ah,
it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and
achei
concoctions
que ela
run
ia
out,
sacar
they
uma
reek
faca e
the
ia dizer
liquor.
tenho que te
And if his
matar.
lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For
Okay.
dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure. I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy and some sage. It
Okay.
all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
All right. I'll be right back.
Thank you. I'll wait here.
Papoelas. Cravo do defunto. Absinto. Traz agora o absinto. Claro, como é lógico. Então, vocês acham que isto é o quê? Ok, este já temos. O que é que eu preciso mais? Papoelas, não é? E eu até era o quê? Sálvia, né? Não estou conseguindo encontrar a sal... Oi? Não, bro. Valeriana. Isto são ortigas, estão. As sálvias não eram... Cardos, não. Salve. Foram cardos, foram prosas. Voltei? Sim, o Samuel, já voltei de manhã, bro. Eu passei a parte. Passei aquela parte chata em casa. Onde é que ela está?
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something.
E agora mostrava
Hurry.
as mamas. Desculpa. Credo. O segredo. Puta, esta gaja está-me a levar para o meio do mato.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A
What?
riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
É? Opa, bro. A Horniga, o que é? Bro, qual é a resposta? Desculpem. Estou confuso, bro. O que é que ela está a falar de quê? Clara?
Forget about riddles, Clara. You want me, don't you?
I thought you'd never catch on. Or that maybe you didn't fancy me.
Quite the
Oi!
opposite. You're pretty.
Henry the Rizzler!
Hush now.
Back again.
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk.
Pá,
You're as
Twitch!
good as that on the battlefield.
Olha aí!
May God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so
Bro, eu nem
considerate
sabia
on
que isto
the
ia
battlefield,
acontecer.
Because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
Oh, mano, eu
You'll
não tenho
soon be a
culpa.
begging night if you carry on like that.
Eu não fazia ideia que íamos já pinar.
I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the
Ah,
sick are waiting.
olha.
Pass me my clothes, please.
Correu
Sure.
comigo.
I should get dressed too.
Puta, isto
Farewell for now, Henry.
Bem, ela vestiu-se moeda rápido, credo. Então, mas qual era o segredo? O segredo era este? Era o segredo de feromonas? Porra! Por mais segredos assim, ó Clara.
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest.
Bro, what the fuck, ok. Pronto, tá bom. O que é que temos de fazer agora? Sobre os cavalos de Nemakov. Puto, o que é isto, bro?
Greetings. What do you want?
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
Gamos.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honor instead of insulting my lord's honor? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us.
Não, eu
your
não vou jogar esse,
eh?
Miguel. Esse aí não me chamou.
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of Perkstein. So bear that in mind and start talking.
Foi
A
bocado isso.
retainer should know it ain't done to talk about lord's business behind their backs.
Pois.
And if his retainership ain't chicken and knows how to sit on a horse, he could take part in a little friendly race.
I'll race.
Thy will be done. The
Como é que é,
race
gang?
is
Estás
from
bem?
here to Nabarkov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress.
Ok.
First one back here
Acho que
wins.
percebi.
You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
Ok.
That's fair.
Eu queria um cavalo.
Let's do it.
Great. I'll call Hurtle, and you can get cracking.
Claramente eu não vou ganhar isto, malta. Vocês sabem. Mas pronto.
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.
Bro! Oh, mano!
Quick. Go. 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 Quick. Just a bit further.
Oh, o meu cavalo não se aguenta nas canetas, bro.
Go. 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 Quick. Go. Faster. Faster. Go. Quick. Come on. Quick.
Não consigo, o gajo é rápido demais. Estes NPCs.
Quick.
É, há estes gajos.
Quick. Go. Ka. Go. Quick. Keep it up.
Pá, nem assim. Pronto. Foi uma bela tentativa.
Whoa.
Pronto, olha, perdi.
Well, you gave it a go, but Hurtle's just
Quase
too
que
good.
consegui.
Don't take it to heart. But I reckon you could beat him. If you want another try, just say the word. Getting away from his guard duty for a race will make Hurtle's day.
Epá, honestamente.
That Hurtle really...
You don't give...
Never.
Great.
Ka. Ka.
Isto para mim é logo assim. E há alguém que tem que ir lá ver isso, bro, desculpa.
Go. Ka. Quick.
Pá, este gajo. O cavalo deste gajo não se cansa, bro. Oh, mano, isto é absurdo.
Go. Yeah. Yeah.
Estou bem longe dele, bro. Mano, o gajo... Mano, isto é impossível, bro. Tipo, what the fuck? Mano, é porque ele não se cansa, bro. Olha lá onde é que ele já vai, mano. O que é isto?
Go! Ja! Quick! Go! Quick! Quick!
Mano, isto é uma jornada.
You really are some horseman. You'll get what you deserve.
Pronto, ganhei.
Right. Great race.
Ganhei a fazer batota, mas ganhei.
Horseman.
He certainly is. But you're a different class altogether, I see.
Eu sou um
You beat
montanhista.
Hurtle, so, like I promised, the saddle is yours.
Ele não percebeu que eu vim de outro sítio.
If you're so delighted, race again.
Não quero, obrigado.
I want to hear about the horses. The race is nice, but now I'm all the more interested in where Lord Nebac got such fine horses from.
Well, if you won't take no for an answer, well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we
Mano,
kicked their
aposto que éramos
asses,
nós.
and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that
É
feeds
pá,
into
por
the
amor
Harbour
de
Pond.
Deus.
They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
Good for you.
Too right. It wasn't easy.
I see. Take good care of those horses then.
I will. And if you don't have a sore ass from the saddle, we can have another round. Getting away from his guard duty and having a race would make Hurtle's day.
Aposto que estes eram os nossos cavalos. Ah, eu agora tenho esta célula. Esta cela é muito melhor, bro. Vale bué... Mano, isto vale 2000 groschans, puto. Credo.
Well, Henry,
Não, não.
fancy a game of dice?
Não, obrigadinho.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
If there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you insist, or you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives.
Ah,
God rest their
as
souls.
histórias não cruzam.
His lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead.
Ai,
Make up
sacanas,
the amount
puto.
owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
Hold on. Pelzel told me in the stables that you took them from some bandits you killed.
Pelzel don't know shit. It's like I said.
All right. I won't believe another word Pelzel says.
He's a good fella, but he's better with his hands than his head.
You were right. That's nobleman's business for
Verdade, meio qualquer.
Just so. Farewell.
Meio sinistro. Então e agora? O que é que eu faço?
Are you being cautious or coward?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. Far.
Sim, agora, bro.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Where do you think you're going?
Ah, desculpa lá, bro.
That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't belong.
Porra. Yeah. Bastante interessantes.
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest.
Bem, não sei mais o que é de fazer aqui. Já não tenho missões nenhumas.
I shouldn't keep Sir Hans waiting so long.
It's a good thing you've come.
Bora lá.
Excellent. My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
I'll tell you everything, but not here.
For Christ's sake. This had better be good. Well, it's time we set off.
Vocês querem ver que estes gajos...
I agree.
Não, ele não deve ter saltado. Ele não deve ter saltado o tempo todo, sabes?
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergov.
Eu acho que aqueles gajos...
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Ok.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry,
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business.
Let's
Lord
get down to
Capon,
business.
what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Yaramiri sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Yaramir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It
Yeah,
turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner. And it seems we don't have one here. We'll just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you.
Okay.
I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back.
Oh shit.
Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
Okay.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir. But I confess torture is as distasteful for me as it is for your men.
I thought you would want to settle scores for the ambush.
Have you forgotten what they did to Oates and the others? What they put us through?
No, I haven't. But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level. We'll get it out of him without torture.
We shall see about that. But who knows? Maybe you will have more success than my men. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you
No,
were
really.
away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was
Sei lá
a guest in
eu,
your
mestre, não
cellars.
faço ideia, bro. Não me perguntes.
That's true. And you, Henry?
A strange thing happened. Young Semine rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going.
Ok.
But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My
Okay.
personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me.
Praga.
An outstanding swordsman, among other things.
Okay.
So if you want to take your mind off things, or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service.
Okay.
You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
Ok. Pronto, está tudo arranjado.
Let's go a little farther so he doesn't hear us.
Ok. Ah, não, gato, não sei quem é, bro.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. You know how they say the ends justify the means? That applies exactly to our situation. Like I said, if we can manage it without torturing, all the better. But on the other hand,
Okay.
those fuckers
Não sei
have
quem é,
no
bro.
mercy either.
don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Bergov a favor by doing this. You know what that means, right? He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him. It's worth a try.
What'll we do? I mean, we're not gonna actually torture
Mano, o gajo acabou de passar
someone, are
aqui.
we?
Maybe we won't even have to if he sings. But you heard von Bergov. We can't back out now.
I don't even know how to torture
Mano,
properly.
ele tá
I
mesmo
don't
ali.
even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now, the minions are...
Us. True.
Lol.
Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Shit.
Mas é para aqui a cena.
Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into?
Ora, ele está aqui. Achei que ele tinha desaparecido.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
I'm sorry.
So, it's up to us again.
Ainda mais para baixo. Sala de tortura. Pois é.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are
Elétrico, como é
you,
que estás?
if you're not guards?
We asked first. So answer nicely, or...
Or we'll use force.
Do as you like, yellow bellies. You'll end up just like von Bergov. On the gallows. Like all traitors.
Ok.
Ah! Fuck off!
Pronto.
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Oh, God.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Ok.
Where's that band of yours hiding? You're playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are holed up.
You don't know shit.
You don't have to say it, because I think I know. And I've known for a long time.
How could you?
Your camp is somewhere underground, isn't it? You crawl out of holes and ambush random wayfarers.
Jesus Christ, Henry!
Yeah, he's right. We live in holes, like dung beetles. I'll never tell you where our band is. Never.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. You'd never figure anything out like this by yourself. Someone is clearly leading you. Who?
Go to hell!
Essa não vai dizer nada.
But you will.
É para dar-lhe
Go
merda.
to hell, for Christ's sake!
Pronto. Mano.
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If I... Kurva!
Olha, vai lá.
The name! Say the name!
Older! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing. If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you? I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers! You goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
Epá, isto está tenso. Ai.
They were our friends.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
Pá, agora é assim. Já sabemos o nome do gajo. Temos que o
How do you
apanhar.
feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to,
Pois.
you know...
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, we didn't get much. What's to be done? But what he came out with in the end about that Samine being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samine turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it too?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Berghoff what's really going on with Samine.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Ok.
Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there.
Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon.
I'm not surprised.
Excuse me.
Bem, da outra vez subimos para o outro lado. Ora, o gajo desapareceu.
Ave Maria. It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Não era aqui que ele devia estar.
Struck me as even worse. Just so you know, sir, I'm not afraid of work, but it has to make sense. It's just I don't
Glad to
like
hear it.
lounging about, sir.
So
I'm sorry.
Do something.
I get the feeling
sensible.
life's passing me by, and that the Lord will be displeased at my idleness.
Even our Lord.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent.
I'm always on the go.
I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear his too.
I interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Old Semine is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
Não me parece.
I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
That's all we found out.
Very well then. In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir. Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Ok.
Should we ride out for Semine?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised?
Well, I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me.
All right.
Ok. Ai, é bem bué da tempo, credo.
There you are. Can we get going?
Ai, é bem, o modelo estava incrível.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've
Okay.
got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Eu não estou assim tão bem. Queria ver se conseguia. Gravei. Ok, está a
Young
recuperar agora.
Semine conspired against our Lord. We're going to get him.
That was in Gable's River.
Ai, é bem, somos bués, bro. O que é isto? Ai, é um pequeno exército isto, bro.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble. knowing its strengths and weaknesses, number of men hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well.
Bro, what?
We've got...
The fuck?
And to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men.
Okay.
And they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maidservant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Porra.
Not everyone has such metal.
Meu Deus.
Others would have shit themselves at his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, God. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore.
Okay.
Maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
I'm sure they deserve to be dealt with justly.
And my men didn't deserve justice? Young Master Albert, the Sawbones, every
Chato.
man who fell
Estão a
was a
curtir isto,
good,
nem por isso.
decent fella. I'll never forgive those swine for what they did. As the saying goes, fight fire with fire.
One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander.
Estou a curtir
Be a
imenso.
big man in armor with a mace.
Aye, a mace.
Yeah.
And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bad.
Pois é o gajo.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band.
Pois.
Did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him.
Ok, vai dar merda isto. Já chegámos aqui. Eia bem, agora é que vai ser.
Open the gates! The Lord Burgov's emissaries!
Epá, abre o portão, não? Holy shit. Oh crap. Agora é mesmo medieval shit. Toda a gente a recolher-se nas casas para os soldados que aí vêm. Aí é bem, está mesmo épico.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my order from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Oh, shit.
You better listen to him, Lord Semming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Oh, shit. Epa, fuck.
Nothing is gonna be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Burgov wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards. And nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
Oh, God.
To arms! Hammer them!
Traitors! Kill those traitors! I knew we couldn't trust that pair!
Don't hit him! This one's mine! What are you...
Epá, eles estão-se a virar todos para mim, oh caraças, bro. Como é que é, Fábio?
To hell with you!
Bem, isto é mesmo fodido, bro. Meu Deus.
I'll kill you!
Now that's what I call an open. Hey, good. Now my turn. Get away from me. Fucking hell.
Epá,
He knows how
foda-se.
to sword fight.
É para bater o gajo! Antes que ele me mate a mim. Pronto.
What the fuck? Von Bergov will hang us for this. All of us.
There was no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Bergov did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Bergov didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Bergov will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
Maybe if we throw him a bone, he'll bite and leave you alone. Where are your comrades hiding?
Son, tell them where that band is.
I'm no traitor. That would be sentencing them to death.
There's no time for heroism. It's either them or you.
What about justice for our people? Just look around you.
You...
Estão em
You're right.
Barkov.
They're in the Barkov. They've captured old Yaramir and occupied his fortress.
Ok.
First, I have a few questions for Older here.
Eu já estou tudo
All
fodido.
right. But quickly, please.
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Bergov is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is a vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice, for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Bergov's rat.
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. He has something that belongs to me.
Aye. I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Bergov.
Epá, por amor de
But
Deus.
he's a foreigner. And I don't trust foreigners much.
Who are they? These allies of yours?
Good checks. For the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people. Innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Bergov is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God. Why do you punish me so? What will we do?
Vamos ter que interrogar o...
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but... Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress. And we...
I think I know where this is going.
We must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat?
Oh, Older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Bergov, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now. And put on the
Oh,
best around
Jesus
we can
Christ.
for von Bergov.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Let's not delay any
Meu
longer,
Deus,
Older. God
Eu só
protect
ajudei
us.
o Samin porque eu achava que o gajo era fixe, meu. Curtia bué dele. O gajo sempre foi bué simpático comigo. Aí é bem, que javardice que aconteceu aqui. Minha Nossa
We should
Senhora.
ride back. Report this to Von Bergel.
Aí é como caraças, bro. Mano, meu Deus. Olhem como é que isto deu a volta. Credo. Bem, deixa-me entretanto. Mustard. Não é? Já. Deixa-me interessante ir à casa de banho. E isto vai correr mesmo mal.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
Definitely. You saw the hell Hashek and his men let loose, didn't you?
That's true. But Von Bergov won't just let it go. I don't know if we should return to Trotsky at all. What if he notices something? What if we slip up? Fuck. What then? Our damned luck has to run out sometime. But hopefully, not quite yet.
Pá, estou mesmo mal, mano. Acho que estou mesmo a ficar doente. Resto parte. E eu queria ir ao treino, acho que já não vou. Assim apinhado o nariz constantemente. Lá vamos nós. É, não preciso nada disto. Portanto, ainda temos menos homens para atacar aqueles bandidos agora. É pá, ó Nelson, foi meu. Estou todo lixado, bro. Nem sei como é que fiquei assim, vou-te já dizer. Cena que eu nem, tipo, imaginem, nem me sinto assim doente, tipo, só estou é com o nariz todo a pingar, bro. Mas sério, como é que estás, bro? Nem percebo como é que fiquei assim, puto. Foi mesmo à toa. Um bocado estranho. Eu quinta-feira já não posso ir. Porque tenho os anos da Sara. É pá, não consigo. É que isto, e nem por cima nem sai nada. É só sai porcaria. Só sai tipo água. Sabem? É mesmo parvo. Isto se calhar é mesmo alergia, pá. Não sei. Não, acho tantas devia estar a tomar um antihistamínico, sei lá. Não é Gunner. Fala que nós estamos mesmo ensanguentados. Não, isto nem me deixa coisa.
Go!
O Hans Capone. Aqui tu recebes logo um cavalo, bro. Meu Deus.
Easy, good horse.
Ai, ai, ai. O Hans vem ali. Ah, já aqui estamos. Tá? Yeah. O Rico tem estado a jogar, yeah. Não sei quantas tenho, mas não tenho assim tão poucas também. Tenho umas quantas já. Bem, vamos ter que acordar o gajo à meia da noite, não? Bora, Hans. Despacha-te. O que eu gosto é que os NPCs vão mesmo de ponto A a ponto B, sabem? E vão direitinhos para onde têm que ir. Empregada Regina a dormir. What? Aí o gajo vai dormir. Então o gajo deitou-se aqui, bro. Tipo, mano. Pronto. Pronto.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here.
Todo ressaca ainda por cima. Está aqui o gajo.
We're back from Semin, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, with regard to Semin...
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Semin and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Morreu.
Hashek is... dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
How did it happen? Speak.
Oh shit.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat!
Lord Semin didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out.
Ah, cara.
Everything could have been different, sir. What could have been different? Burgrave Hashek and his men unnecessarily escalated the situation and started killing people. Didn't even spare the women folk.
God, what a fool. Why did he do it?
Oh, he went completely mad. He saw everyone as a traitor.
So undisciplined. He was to bring young Semin here and not murder my subjects.
Pois.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semin folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Older wounded.
And the Burgrave gave orders to kill him. Just like his father.
Well, they would have ended up on the gallows anyway. I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Samin garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek. Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
Well, that is a pity. Every able-bodied man has his worth. At least, I will not have to explain to another noble that his son was killed in my domain. Or nephew. I don't suppose that you had time to find out where those bastards are hiding.
Okay. We did, sir.
Pronto.
The bandits have occupied Nabokov and taken Sir Yaramir captive.
Well now, at least there is that. Now we can take action.
Pronto.
They will regret the day they were born.
Okay.
I've had enough of this. We killed Hashek. And a good thing, too.
Henry!
That bastard ordered innocent people to be slaughtered.
What's the meaning of this?
Sir! Forgive my...
No apologies. I'm proud we did it.
I admire your courage for telling me that eye to eye. I wonder if you will still have that courage when you are face to face with death.
Ah! Fuck. Que grande merda. Mas pronto. Ah, vou morrer. Ah, isto é um bocado estúpido. Desculpem, não me apercebi que era isto que eu ia dizer. É que não me apercebi mesmo que era isto que eu ia dizer, bro.
It is time.
Mano, eu espero que aconteça alguma coisa épica e me salve agora. Ah, ok, o Andes já morreu. Afinal não, malta. Ai, aquele não é o Hans. Quem é aquele, bro? Não consigo agora, desculpa. O que é que vai acontecer?
Executioner! Do your duty.
What? Este também? Então, mas agora estão todos contra mim. O que é que vai acontecer? Ok. Pá, olha, foi um ótimo easter egg. Ok, pronto, temos que contar esta cena toda outra vez. Eu achava que isto não ia correr bem. Ok, pronto. Então não podemos fazer isto. Não, vamos ficar aqui e depois fazemos isto outra vez. Já percebi. Tá bem, ficamos aqui nesta parte onde ficámos e pronto. Ok, olha aí, malta. Eu vou ficar aqui. Não vou redem hoje. Já não vale a pena. Eu estou assim um bocado atacado da voz. E acho que não quero estar a piorar. Portanto, vamos ficar aqui hoje. Tá bem? Pronto, olhem.